So, how are we going to handle this? You know, I understand I'm difficult to work with. However, so are you. Incredibly difficult to work with. So, how do we take a bunch of chosen ones out of the picture in the middle of a spiritual war? I do believe in resurrection. The analysis used the children. So, it certainly beats pushing up Daisy. I'll keep it cryptic. What did I get? Hang on. And I'm about to tell them. Okay, so we're saving the planet. How did she save the planet? So it seems that there's a bunch of chosen ones in the middle of a spiritual war, and they don't quite know how to proceed forward. Tell them pushing up Daisy's on it. So let's do a recap. Chosen 144. He spoke on the entity that jumps ship, like Agent Smith. An entity that jumps ship, like Agent Smith. Cool. We've seen the black eyes. Cool. We're hunting a pissed off demon that has separated into God knows how many different parts. Now, we have a Pisces that is scattered about in past life soulmates, where mind, body, and soul meet the other side. No one knows how to approach me? Cool, don't approach me. I have a picture of a little girl. Young woman. I have a picture of a young woman. When you look at the photo that she took in the mirror, there is another face looking back at you. So we've got two faces. We've got a bug. We got a bug, Agent J. In the picture, there is an entity that you can see through the veil on the wall. Directly underneath the entity, there's Islamic writing. We'll leave it at that. Can you decipher it? No. Is it there? Yes. There is a small string of light, an olive branch to her left wrist. A tiny string of light. A string. It's undeniable. Okay, left side represents past lives. Those of us that are bound in this dumb shit. Cool. So we'll use a little girl as a bargaining chip. That's what it is. We have to save the little girl. That would be the energy of, well, I mean, you don't want to use the universe as on Orion's belt. That would be save the cheerleader, save the world. Heroes. So, I don't give a shit what your problem is with me or with anyone else. Now we have a little girl to worry about. Recap. When you look at the picture of her in the mirror, there's a second face looking back at you. I do believe she is in jail. I do believe she tried to burn a home down. I do believe there was some assault involved. And absolutely you can see the entity on the wall. No, it's not. That's mom, and I have mom's permission. So, chosen ones, are you ready for battle? There's an entity in the wall, and you can specifically see writing in the mirror. It's a good one. It's certainly a good one. So you've got Chosen 144 talking about the body snatcher. That's what it is. You've got Chicago talking about whatever was awakened, and I'm sure it was through fire. I had a fire. There was an almost fire. We're having wrecks, but cool. So now we have practice. Now we have ancient experience to bring into modern day problems. And I don't want shit but a 5-star review and y'all to come together. So that's what it is. There will be no ceasefire, but there will be a short timeout. That's what it is. I want your advice instead of me going forward and doing the shit by myself, which I probably will, because all of you are a bunch of cowards. However, if you can put that bullshit to the side and think about a little girl instead of yourselves, the phone line's always open. Yeah, and I got absolute photo proof. You should line of sight, looking back at you at the same time. Eyes are most certainly looking as if they could turn black. The string of light comes right down to the left wrist, so the light's pointing out. Past life bonds chained together at the wrist, you spiritual deviants. And there's absolutely an entity in the wall, and I asked her, does that look like Islamic writing to you? And she said it does. I'm like, well, I wouldn't ask you if I didn't think it did. So it's what it is. We've been talking about it, and now it appears. I just made the video about hold your finger out and go down to your third eye and pop that second finger out, and when you look at so it's a different face. I got a picture now. And an extended olive branch. We don't know how to approach the Empress. Approach the little girl. Worry about that shit. Quit being a puppy. Activate your astral sight. Meow. This is the shit I live for. So, I'm extending an olive branch. You know me. I don't give a shit. I give a shit about the entity and the little girl. That's what it is. However, y'all need to come together. So, dun 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 dun. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. Heroes. Prove me wrong. Put your money where your mouth is. Do something for someone else for a change. And it opens up an olive branch. So can't let the little girl go down into the pits of Hades. Recap. And there's already been paranormal activity, so it's nothing new. Picture in the mirror, face looking right back at you like, it's there. It's there. It's undeniable. Auric interference, entity on the wall behind her, Islamic writing, gold string of light coming down to the wrist. So it may be an absolute hoax. I want you to tell me. It is not a hoax that her ass is in jail, so. And Pisces has to move in silence anyway, so it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Because that'll be the question. How many more to follow? How many more of what I just said do we have to look forward to? And she did. She made an interesting statement right there at the end. She was. Thank you for that. Yeah, I have an appointment April Fool's Day, so it's just what it is. Anyway. Her Nana, said she was very, very important. You must protect her. I agree, chosen ones. She's very important. You're not shit. You gotta protect her. That's what it is. Prove me wrong. That's how we separate the wheat from the chaff. So, recap: chosen 111, chosen 144 spoke of it's a jumper. It's what it is, man. I get the glazed donut look on their face. I figured I could spot it from space. It's definitely an auric altered picture, so who knows? However, you cannot deny the separation and the behavior that followed it. I've got a regular picture and one that she just magically took. How? I got no idea, but it's a good one. It's Beetlejuice. Now we're having the Day-O. We're having the Day-O party. Day-O. That's what it is. This is where your bravery comes into play, because we'll never figure it out. It's what it is. There's no way you can read the writing, but it certainly looks like instructions. I'm shocked. I just did follow the signs. Chosen one. Many are chosen. Wait, what did she say? Many are picked, but few are chosen. It doesn't make a shit. You don't fucking matter on this planet. Save the cheerleader. Save the world. And she does. She looks like the cheerleader, so it works out perfectly. That's what it is. It's what it is. Let's put it. How well are your abilities? Prove that shit. This is your chance to shine. I don't exist. The little girl does. The analyst is using the children to get beat up by Trinity and Neo and create heroes at the same time. Who's got the abilities that wants to tackle it? There's enough of you paranormal jokers sitting around in the background. We've got fires. I mean, there's already fire on the planet. Do we want more fire? It's not bothering me any. I could always not care, and so could you. However, there is a little girl involved. And it's two faces. You can't deny it. Oh, you know you were here to do something, Pisces. Wonder what that could be, Pisces. Supernatural monsters. And it brings you all together in hopes of helping a little girl. So, and you can't deny the picture. And I will be telling her to lock that shit up, because now it's a bargaining chip. It's a bargaining chip for your destinies. Seems to fit signs, synchronicities, and omens pretty well. How much of your life have I wasted while some little girl sits in a safe place? Mirrored photo aura can be interpreted still. I've got an authentic, and I've got this. I've got a paranormal, and I've got a oh yeah. I've got a fucking okay. Now we have something to work with, and what the fuck? I've got that. I've got that scales of justice. Possible assault, setting the house on fire. Mom's incredibly worried. I have permission. It has absolutely nothing to do with us. It's about her. I'm incredibly hard to work with, so Look at this shit. I'll just take me out of the picture. What do you think of this shit? That's what it is. That's what it is. Chosen 144, and we're all seeing it. So we can't deny it at this point. However, just because we have abilities, fucking make us better than anyone else. Now we have a little girl more important than all of us. How you gonna handle that? If not, to just prove it's a hoax. Period. She's not a hoax. She's in jail, and I'm telling you, I can see the gin in the wall. So it's what it is. It's what it is. How you proceed, I don't know. I can still not care. You now get to tell the boss what to do. How would you handle it? Remove your petty dilemmas from the problem. Cease the spiritual war. The betrayal is still unforgiven, but now we have physical, photographic proof of everything I have been talking about. Pisces INFJ is always 10 steps ahead. I got step 11. Open door policy. Phone is always on. I don't know how we're going to fix this. We're not. We're going to fix a little girl. Plain and simple. At least we can sit down and collaborate on the best way to move forward. You can't deny. You can't. It's so damn bizarre. It's so damn bizarre. However, no, Pisces has to move in silence. And it's what it is. You guys wanted to make Voltron? Okay. I'm down. I'm more of a Thundercats, but y'all want to make Voltron. And we have a cheerleader. Save the cheerleader, save the world. And it'll cease this dumb shit. We got fires happening around us. That's what it is. And this involves fire. So signs, synchronicities, and omens. It's just, we can always just play with pushing up Daisy. We can always play with pushing up Daisy. That's what it is. And the karmics are already so deep into Karmicville. It's what it is. It's what it is. You gotta think of something other than yourself. Let's see who shows up. Let's see who the few, the strong, and the brave are. That's what it is. I don't give a shit. I don't care what it costs. I don't care what the problem is. The little girl's mother, save the cheerleader, save the world, fools. Her Nana said, her Nana always said, she is important. Always protect her. Okay, cool. So do we leave that up to mom alone? Mom's all, and I have no problem telling mom's story. I don't think mom will mind. My mom already got. Mom didn't have to come to me from a healing because Nana did it for me. And when I'm a human lie detector, you can't deny that shit. Why do I not deny? Why do I not push people away that come to me with those stories? Because they come back with photo and fucking evidence. That's what it is. It's what it is. I can spot bullshit from space. Stranger, the better. The more paranormal, the more I understand it. However, this one, this one's going to take some collaboration, some research, and some study. This is a new one. This is an absolute new one. This is the past coming back to haunt us in a present lifetime. So it's what it is. Take that for what it's worth. Anything further we talk about is over a recorded phone call. That's still the same. Think about a young woman. Quit thinking about yourself. We'll go forward from there. Namaste. Happy Sunday.